right, my friends. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. So we hit 47,000 and some change today. Then we came off that. Now we're back up. So this is from back in the way back when in the bear market, and pretty much how I determined we were done with the Bitcoin dump was we tested 2 to 3 times in this area, which was around 15,300, and we didn't break through that no matter what. And then we bounced off of that. And then we stayed in this range for a while, between 20. We had a big bounce, came back, and all that. And we were just pretty much following this floor line, actually. And we were all there for the $26,000 Bitcoin. Seemed like it took forever. If we look from here, I'm trying to find out, it doesn't really say the date that was. I would have to go to a different chart for that. But anyway, I remember all this, and then we got the fake news on the Spot Bitcoin ETF, and then that pushed it up to 30. It pushed it up, and then it came back down. So that would be this dump here, and then it just ran. When I guess the rumors turned out to be real, that's when everybody was like, oh, shit. So this is a dump off. Then it came back up, and then it was like, well, it's real. So then that's when everybody started piling in. And since then, we would just been off to the races, as you can see here. So I've been, for several weeks, I've been just marking where we are in the markets, the flags popping off and whatever. So we've been really testing hard. We had this, so if we would do this real quick. So whenever we would form a flag or a pendant, let me turn on my computer 1 second. As everything around me is dropping, we're going to continue with the video because that's what we do. We move through all of our difficulties. So I've been noticing, like I said, I like TA in a short period of time. TA for longer periods of time, it doesn't really work, in my opinion. It works for short durations of time. So when we see these little flags and pendants going, they're either going to break up or break down, and then there's normally a floor that it follows. So it got through to the secondary floor, but then it started bouncing back up, and now we're getting over this. So if we just did let's see, a trend line right here. If I would have done this like a couple days ago, let's say we just throw it there, exaggerate it a little bit, and we get another one. Let me just come out here, something like that. We were eventually, something had to happen, but then we got this big spike up here. And as you can tell, the volume is just freaking out, and it's looking like, it's micro pieces. There was one Bitcoin that was just bought there, so I'm looking at the order book here, and it's pretty interesting. I think we're going to get the Spot Bitcoin ETF. That's what everybody else is starting to think. If we don't get it, we're going to see a big, huge sell-off. But I think, long-term Bitcoin is in a world of its own. So it's exciting. All right, my friends. I'll see you.